Hello and welcome to another spoiler mode for The Last of Us. We are Easy Allies. I am Michael Huber, joined by...
Gabby, sorry. I just noticed that the overlay says episode 6.
It does?
Yeah.
Spoiler mode, final warning, spoiler mode, activated.
There we go. Look at that.
I'm waiting for the update. Oh, I see it.
Nice.
Right.
Good. Good. We did it. Real-time updates. Good catch.
Ray Lawaza said if we don't get a Noah update, I'm walking. I was just telling Huber. I was watching it with Noah, and she cried.
Understandably. My goodness. Let's get into this. Left Behind picked up following last episode. We saw the blood trail to the house. So last episode, Joel got stabbed in the belly, and then we follow the blood trail into the house. Joel is looking injured. Things are looking dire, and he tells Ellie to just go. And she's going, but then she stops, and we get the flashback, the Left Behind flashback.
So we are to assume, and I did assume this, but I just want to double check. We're to assume that she was going to leave.
For a moment, yeah, probably for a second.
Yeah.
But she remembers the past, which I really, really enjoyed. I could have gone for even more.
Oh my god, yeah.
Here.
Absolutely. I wish there was I want to see everything having to do with being in Fedra orphan school.
Totally.
All of it.
Totally. So I thought of the comic, the prequel to Left Behind basically is the American Dreams comic. And in that, the Walkman situation, Ellie just has it. She's rolling up to the school with the Walkman, and then she gets bullied, presumably by this person,
Bethany.
Yeah, and
Right.
then Riley saves her. But then Riley takes the Walkman. So yeah, so they
okay.
it was fun. It was interesting thinking about that and how they just kind of taking remixes here and there throughout.
And they I like that they're referencing everything.
Totally. They didn't reference the dude.
cut.
The dude in the mall. One of the guards has a horse. Remember the tent?
Yeah.
The tent in the mall. They didn't do that. They cut that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a great cameo in this.
The Expanse botanist, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Prax? Is that his name? Prax?
I think so. Dude. One of the best. I
Yeah.
love him.
Noah gasped when he came on screen.
It's yes.
Yeah.
Love him.
He was awesome. He's a great actor.
Absolutely. And playing the guidance counselor role, I was into that, Gabby.
Yeah,
Basically, guidance counselor vibes.
Yeah. And I like that he, kind of told it to her straight.
Yeah.
Either, no matter what, you're going to be given, a shitty job.
Yeah.
And you can either have a really shitty job or a slightly less shitty job.
Totally. Gabby, I thought of The Last of Us Part 3 during this scene. The Last of Us Part 3, which is not even announced. It's not out, but I thought of it because I've always been under the impression that The Last of Us Part 3 would see Ellie return to lead the Fireflies. Full circle moment. And he said, you're a leader. It's you've got a leadership in you. So I just thought of that. That's always been my theory with Part 3. Uneasy Alliance, Fireflies, full circle, come on back, Ellie.
I
Redemption.
don't think that.
Yeah, it's just my theory.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I like that, though. I like that.
So I just that triggered my thought of that, of yo, dude, Ellie, leader.
Oh, this is also, the first glimpse we get of the kind of running theme in this episode of, two choices.
Yeah.
We get the shitty job or shittier job, And then later there's another. There's the, we can just go crazy together at the end.
Yeah.
Or we can shoot ourselves in the head.
Yeah.
And then there's the, like, making the choice with Joel, whether to leave, whether to stay.
Yeah. And then her as well, leaving or staying. Riley, I mean.
Oh, yes! Oh my god, that too.
Yeah.
Yes. It's all about choices. Dichotomy.
Yeah.
Dichotomy.
Dude, love that. Love that. Yeah, so then, Ellie's not having a good time in the boarding school, and then Riley comes back. It's like, yo, where the hell were you, dude? Firefly connections. Because that too, dude.
So loud, it scared the shit out of me.
What?
Like, it freaked me out.
Me too!
So loud.
Dude, I thought the same thing! I was like,
Sure.
dude, yes! I was like, dude, you probably have a neighbor, like, above you, below you, next to you. I thought the same thing. It was stressing me out, Gabby. I'm so glad you said that.
They were talking so loud.
I was like, quiet! Damn it.
Also upset, like, I assume, Bella Ramsey is pretty short.
Mm-hmm.
But is Storm Reed also crazy tall?
I don't know, Storm Reed was hype as fuck.
I know, yeah.
Oh my
awesome.
god. Storm Reed, dude, I am now obsessed with Storm Reed. What are you doing next, Storm Reed? I will watch it.
I have to ask a black person question, which is, I tweeted this, who is doing her micro braids? Who is braiding her hair in the post-apocalypse? Who,
yeah.
Who is doing that?
Would she do it?
No! How are you finding the hair extensions? How are you finding matching hair extensions? How are you that, like, I guess you could technically do it.
Yeah.
But, like, yourself? But it takes so much time. Why are you wasting... I can't.
So super unrealistic.
Okay, Modest Mind says it's a wig. Yeah, obviously the actress is wearing a wig.
Yeah.
But the character is not wearing a wig. There's
the
no
context.
Way.
For sure.
It's a wig. I love that Modest Mind said, it's a wig! Exclamation point. Of course it is.
Wearing a wig in the apocalypse soon.
Yeah.
Just be like, what?
The mall, Gabby, everything's in the mall. So Riley stole a wig from the mall? Post-apocalyptic wig.
That was so funny. That was funny, no one took the soap.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like, dude, don't eat soap.
That was such a jump scare. The mall, like the 2003 mall or whatever.
What got
such
you?
a jump scare.
Oh, just like being in a mall in 03?
Yes,
yeah.
like
It was just
The
yeah.
Esprit, the Victoria's Secret, the Bath and Body Works.
Yeah.
Like,
love
it just
Bath and
was
Body Works.
such a jump scare.
I feel like Bath and Body Works, dude. Go to Christmas spot. Get some soaps.
If you're lazy.
Get some soaps, dude, for your mom, dude. My mom loves those soaps.
Oh yeah, Gap, absolutely.
Oh, I missed the Gap. I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Gap. There was the CVS. There was the Subway. There was, oh my god.
Yeah.
So much.
But I like how they get to the mall, just
So
the conversation, just basically about the Fireflies and, like, Ellie giving it to her straight of, like, yo, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing as a Firefly? Like, killing some people, like, what do you hope to achieve? What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
We don't really get this in the game, but they discuss, like, the dueling propaganda.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
There's like a line in the game about it, like one line, but I like that they were leaning into that, Gabby. You're so right.
Like, both of them have been brainwashed, kind of, in different ways.
Yeah.
Because, nobody's right in this situation. Yeah.
And then it touched on it at the end, but Riley saying, like, she lost her parents, but she had felt like part of the family, like that family vibe that she wanted back. So that's another reason she joined the Fireflies. I like that. Yeah. They didn't do the brick throwing competition. Makes sense.
Right. Okay.
Makes sense.
Wait. The brick throwing.
Remember, you're throwing bricks at the cars from upstairs?
From upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That would be difficult.
Yeah. But I like that. I like that, Gabby, that, like, They leave parts out, so then when you play it in the game, it just like feels better, feels different. It's just like, okay, this is just in the game, A lot of those combat encounters, obviously, and just those moments that are like strictly in the game.
So many people are gonna play the game after they watch this,
Yeah.
and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is so different!
Yeah.
Like I get to do all this other stuff that like I didn't get to see in the show.
Yeah.
Fleshing out the world more."
Shout out to Eddie Raja, always. Always the name of the arcade, Raja's Arcade, Uncharted nod, Eddie Raja. What is up, Eddie Raja? Got to shout it out every single time we play it. Every time we see it, shout out, Eddie.
Of course.
Love that.
Of course.
And I love that they got to play the game this time. They got to play Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah.
I loved that.
No imagination this time. They actually got to do it. I thought that was sick.
I mean, I loved the imagination part in the game, but
Totally.
I don't think it plays, I don't think it plays on TV.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Oh, dude, the way they do it in the game is so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a legendary moment.
But the escalator, I thought was really cute.
The escalator was hilarious. Oh my god. And then when Riley's like, it could be the fifth wonder, like.
Yeah. I love how much we got to see them be kids and like talk like kids who kind of like think they're like cool and older, and they say fuck a lot, and like they just they're so
delightful.
cute.
It was delightful.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Then we get to the carousel.
The carousel. Riley got to ride the carousel. Yeah, dude, redemption. I was stoked about that too, Gabby. I was like, yes, because that always pissed me off in the game. Right when she gets on, oh, it just got on.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that she got to ride.
I agree. Someone said that Ellie wanted the lingerie. That's not true.
No, I think she was just adjusting her hair because she was like
looking
nervous.
at herself in the mirror.
Yeah, that was. For a second, I was like, "Is she gonna grab that?" For
yeah,
a second,
me too. Oh my god!
Yeah,
I was just gonna steal that.
Yeah, I was like,
what purpose?
Yeah,
To
but it's like okay, she's just like freshening up,
It's like insane 2003 lingerie.
Yeah.
Wait, when was the first like lean in to kiss?
I don't know. There was a moment there. I remember.
Yeah, there was an early moment.
Yeah. When was it? It might have
I know
been.
there was a moment where Ellie like looked at her lips and it was like.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like yeah, maybe MK. It was MK2. It was MK2 when they were finished. Yeah.
We have the photo booth first.
Oh my god, the photo booth, and they got to do the photo too, dude. They actually got to like get a hard copy.
And it was like kind of messed up, but there was
Yeah.
one in the middle that was okay. That was the best.
Loved that, dude. Iconic moments brought to life. It's pretty wild, I can remember like 2013, what was Left Behind? It was like 2013, 2014, 2013. It was 2013. I can remember posting that shit to like Facebook. There was like Facebook integration.
Okay.
Remember it like triggered you to do it? It like asked you? I was like, yes, dude.
What the
Posting this shit to
like,
Facebook.
what's Facebook?
I think so, yeah.
They like make a comment.
Yeah. So good. What a moment. They crushed it.
We didn't even talk about the dead guy falling through the floor.
Oh, the first dead guy with the booze.
Whoa.
I
The
would
guy
do
who,
the-
like OD'd.
Dude, booze and pills, and like he was just over it. Pretty dark, pretty bleak. The fact that they were laughing was also funny, and that they were like, "Yo, it's fucked up, but it's funny anyway."
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I mean, being in the post-apocalypse probably destroys your sense of humor.
Yeah.
Right
before
everything.
Right before we started, you were like, "Yo, levity." Great example.
Yes, exactly. Like, I was comparing, the other Craig Mazin show, Chernobyl, to Last of Us, and like Chernobyl has not 1 millisecond of levity. Like, there is not one joke. No one is like, "Hey, this sucks." Like, there's it is relentlessly sad and dark.
Yeah.
But there's so much to laugh at. I laughed a lot during this episode. I thought it was so fun.
Yeah, it is. It was. Oh, it always is. Left Behind is like 80% jolly and then like rip your heart out.
Yeah, exactly.
God. I mean, 90% jolly, I guess.
After the photo booth, we go to the arcade, right?
Yeah. The arcade. And they kind of have a blow up. Was that in the arcade, right? They kind of have an argument. Yeah.
Yes.
Because then she's like, why do you have to go? Like, I'm just gonna go. She's like, yo, you got a couple hours left. Like, let's just hang out.
Yeah, right. She's like, oh, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
To go to Atlanta.
Yeah. Atlanta, dude, Walking Dead nod. JK, just kidding. Totally kidding.
Donald Glover nod. It's a nod.
It's a nod. We also see the freaking clicker, dude. The freaking clicker waking up, give you the dread. You know bad shit's gonna go down. Right when that thing woke up, I've gone through Left Behind, Gabby, so many times, and it's not any easier. Right when the fucking clicker woke up or whatever, the infected, I was just like, here we go. Here we freaking go.
My roommate who's seen me play the game, and then my friend who knows nothing, like, both of them the whole time were just full of dread. Like, the whole time they were, like, going like this, because they just knew something. I mean, Marissa knew it was going to happen, but, like, Noah was like, I just know something's going to go wrong.
Yep.
And she, like, remembered Ellie had mentioned the mall in a previous episode, and she was like, just no shit, it's about to go wrong.
Yeah. Druckmann wrote this episode. He didn't direct this one, but he did write it all by himself. No co-credit. Wow. So written by the man himself. Pretty jolly.
Yeah.
We got some more puns straight from the game.
Oh.
What did the triangle say to the circle? You're so pointless.
You're so
one of my faves. Love it.
I always exhaust the...
It goes on for so long. I love it.
Yeah.
So good. So it was carousel, photo booth, arcade. Yes. And then
we also got what's a screenshot, which was very funny.
Oh, yeah. I love those references of, like, they wouldn't know what that is.
Yeah. Why would they know? What's a screen even? Yeah. Like, they don't have any of that. But then we also get the pipe bomb.
Yes. In, like, the kitchen.
So are we to understand that Riley is sleeping there just, like, by herself?
She was guarding the stash. She was guarding the pipe bombs. That was what Ellie alluded to. It was like,
right, that I understood, but she's just, like, there alone?
Probably, yeah. Could be, like, training her, too. Part of her training, part of her, like, initiation. Like, yo, do this job. Guard these supplies. See how you do. Could also be like, yo, the Fireflies are pretty spread thin. Like, they said in the early on, remember, Marlene was like, dude, we're not winning this. Remember that in like one of the first episodes? Yeah.
Someone said, the Japanese dude said she had time. That's how she got her braids.
Just chilling back
she
there.
Did them herself. Just...
Straight up.
Oh my god.
And then Ellie's obviously upset, dude, because if these bombs go off, like in the QZ, like, she could be collateral damage.
She could die. People people who care about her, people she cares about, could die. Like, yeah.
And this was just another great scene, Gabby, where it's like, I love when characters communicate realistically. You know?
Yeah.
Talk it out, dude. Talk it out naturally as it would come out. Like, just felt good. Felt natural. Felt realistic.
And I also thought it was realistic that they, like, kind of...
were guarded.
Yeah, guarded.
Yeah. They were guarded from each other.
Yeah, and they kind of didn't know what to say. Like, when Riley's like, oh, I'm leaving... And that whole scene with the pipe bomb, like, Ellie just kind of storms out. She's like, whatever, fuck this, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, fuck this. Because she's lost everyone in her life, you know? So, she's protecting herself, you know? She's protecting her heart.
Riley's probably the only human she cares about at this point in her life. Legitimately the only one. And she's gonna leave her. Which is horrible. It's so sad.
Was it this moment or before where Riley. Oh yeah, it was this moment when Riley's like, I asked Marlene if you could come with me,
Yeah.
and she said no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they'll get to that, because that's some more comic book shit too, where Marlene is supposed to look after Ellie because of Ellie's mom. And that's why I always think Ellie's gonna come back into the Fireflies, dude. Just that whole connection, full circle. I don't know. It was always my like vibe of what's gonna happen.
I mean, Marlene mentioned it in the first episode or whatever.
Yeah. So.
But yeah.
More to come on that. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll learn more there.
Yeah, maybe if we get Last of Us 3.
Yeah.
So Ellie storms out.
Comes back. Which, dude, I thought they were gonna like skip it, Gabby. I was like, dude, we're gonna get to that Halloween storm? What the hell?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Because we heard the screaming.
Yeah.
From the fucking...
Yeah, the like skeletal, like haunted mansion shit.
And the subtitles said, Riley screaming.
No!
Yeah.
Dude, nice.
Yeah.
It's so good. Love that.
And my guess is like that is Storm Reed screaming. Like they probably
Yeah.
recorded her voice for that.
Yeah.
To make it even scarier. But,
Storm Reed, dude, shout out. Storm Reed. 10 out of 10. So the arcade, they get there. Or not the arcade, sorry. The Halloween store. They got those masks.
Were those the exact masks?
Yeah.
They were, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And there's also like a witch one. And maybe one other one that they didn't have. There's like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But those two 100% are in there. Yeah. So good. I was looking for the Frankenstein. Was there a Frankenstein chat?
I didn't see one.
Okay. Okay, I was looking for that. Because that thing even shows up in 2. The Frankenstein. Yeah. The Frankenstein's monster. I know, not Frankenstein. The Frankenstein's monster. I don't want to get corrected on that.
Monster is Frankenstein, basically Frankenstein's son. So
Yeah.
he is a Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I like that. I like that. Yeah.
Um,
That song that plays when on the Walkman gives me so much fucking dread. It is so triggering every single time I hear it.
The Etta James song?
It is
I got you, babe.
triggering. I don't want to hear that song ever again. I'm done with that song.
They dance on the table.
Yep.
Oh my god, exactly like the game.
Yes. One of my favorite moments in the history of video games, Gabby. When she says, "Don't go." Okay. Oh, it fucking makes me tear up, dude. Every time. Every time. Don't go. Okay. Oh, it's the fucking best. And then they're such assholes. God.
Oh, fucked up.
Seriously.
We get a kiss.
Yep.
Really cute.
Yep. So rude. It's so rude. It's so rude. I like how they did that though. Really scary. And
jump scare.
When you hear it like coming in was so terrifying. Just like behind the curtains. And again, Gabby, just like the previous action scenes, like Joel in the convenience store and like Tess and them in the museum, minimal enemies that make sense, dude. It makes sense like in reality, not like a video game, you know? Because a video game at this part, you're like sprinting through, there's infected all over.
You're throwing stuff down.
Yeah. Just the one.
It makes the times when we see a lot of them way more scary.
Insanity.
Like when we saw them erupt out of the ground.
So unhinged.
Fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Definitely love the chase in the DLC for sure, but it's different. It's different.
Yeah, totally. It's just
for sure.
It's for a video game.
Yeah, love that chase. Love that chase, dude.
Yeah.
Because Riley's got the gun, and you're just like, dude, run.
It makes me think of how they're gonna do the Rat
Love
King.
that. What's up? I think of the Rat King every day of my life. Every day of my life, the Rat King is there. Yeah.
It's just in the back of your mind, just ready
Dude!
to spring forth.
The world needs live action Rat King, dude. We need it. Humanity needs live action Rat King just like erupting out of the fucking ambulance, dude. Just like
God.
crazy.
If there's The Last of Us 3, how are they going to like how are they going to up the Rat King? Like, how are they going to...
I think the most infected you've ever seen in The Last of Us at one point, maybe.
I think
you go by
infected
volume.
Animals.
Or animals would be sick.
Like an infected bear or something?
Yeah. Days Gone style. Infected bear. Yeah.
Like infected dogs.
Infected hawk would be fucked up. Because what do? It just swoops in and like pecks you and you're done.
Pecks you, you're dead.
You're done.
Well,
Ah!
I mean, remember that, like, this is more inside baseball, but that, like, thing my friends sent me that were, like, which animals would you get to protect you or whatever? 50 hawks?
Yeah. Hawks, dude. I thought of that in the shower today, Gabby. I'm not even kidding. I thought of 1 trillion ants or 10,000 rats.
Well, in the thing, one of the things was 10,000 rats. A trillion.
A trillion
a
ants. Yeah.
What are you talking about? I mean, I think a trillion ants. But what kind of ants are they?
Red ants.
So they're biting.
Yeah. We should not go down this road.
Yeah, not relevant.
Not relevant at this point in
Marissa,
time.
do you want to see what you thought of the episode?
What do you think of Riley?
The dread throughout was just like... it was overwhelming, the dread.
The dread.
Perfect. Love it. Yes.
It was painful. It was borderline painful.
Painful. Dude, love
Thank
it.
you, Marissa.
Yes.
Yes. That is perfect. It was. Again, Gabby, we talk about this all the time. We know what's going to happen mostly, you know, with the obviously minor deviations here and there. We are prepared. We know. Our guard is up, and it's still so dreadful. So tense.
I actually I didn't tear up with any of the Riley stuff, but I teared up a little. I got choked up a little bit later in the episode at the very end.
The hand.
Yeah.
Same. Very
sensitive
Same.
to dad-related media.
Dude.
Very sensitive to
the hand.
The hand. Like,
dude.
Sorry, I'm kicking my chair.
Perfect moment.
Oh my god.
It was perfection. Tender moment.
Just like this vulnerability with Joel where he's like, he tells her to go, but she comes back, and I feel like he's saying, like, thank you.
Yeah. Like, we're in this together now. Like, it's more than a mission. It's like, the bond is greater than the mission now. In a way.
Like, he spent all this time protecting her.
Yeah.
And now she is repaying the favor, and she's protecting him.
Yes. Yes, dude. Emotions, dude. The strongest of emotions.
So
more Pedro Pascal Emmy bait right there. That's on, like, and the nominees for Best Actor. It's like his speech with Tommy, and then it ends with him holding Ellie's hand there, and then it flashes to Pedro Pascal in the audience, and everyone claps. And he's like, yep.
And the winner is
yeah.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, I loved it. So good. Back to the fateful fight though in there. Really frantic.
Do we have to talk about it?
Yeah, really, because there's another one of my all-time favorite video game moments in there. Is, you know, after they take it out, and we got a vintage. Hey, Silver Lining, we got a vintage Ellie Switchblade kill.
I noticed that too.
Count it.
I noticed that too.
Count it.
Count it. Count it.
Yeah. Ellie's body count, dude. Keep track.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So okay,
yeah. So they take it out, and then, you know, there's like 0.01% of me hoping, because of the Bill episode, that they like deviate the other way. I'm like, just let her live.
They kind of tricked me into thinking that Ellie wasn't gonna get bit. Oh wait, also with the infected jumping out, there were so many jump scares. I like leapt off the couch. I was so like got jump scared so bad.
Yeah, that thing was nuts. It was menacing. Yeah. That whole fight was very, very good and tense.
Yeah.
I love how she got knocked out. The gun flew somewhere, and in the chaos, she didn't have time to look for it, and she grabbed the like bat thing.
It was like a display.
Yeah. It was so great.
Yeah.
And then of course they get bit and they realize,
Yeah. I loved Ellie's performance here, and I loved her smashing the glass.
Yeah.
Did she do that in the game?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. And then one of my favorite moments of all time. Not let's be all poetic and lose our minds, which is great, but we're not going to give that up, dude. We're not going to give our time up. Whether it's 2 hours or 2 days, we fight for every fucking minute we have with each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of my favorites ever. I love that line. I love that message.
Best supporting actress
goes to
in a drama series.
Special guest appearance, Storm Reed, dude.
Oh yeah, I get it would be special guest.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, Bella, this episode, showpiece, dude. Showpiece. Yep, unbelievable all around. And then like you said, though, we got back to the present time.
And that's what we thought was going to happen. Oh, we did have a couple like flashes in the middle, right? And I don't remember exactly where they were.
Flash? Yes, no. To Joel?
Yeah. We got one in the middle.
There was?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Don't even remember it.
We definitely got one.
Yeah. Got it.
I don't remember exactly where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was maybe when when she stormed off the first time.
Got it.
And it's like right before she turns around. I think we got like a flash forward.
Got it. Yeah, totally skipped that whole part. Obviously, we should mention it. Left behind when Ellie is in the mall, present day,
oh my God,
looking for the meds. You get the whole, side story of like the officers there that like, one of them dies, amputation, that whole crazy thing, and then
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a cool subplot. Finding the documents and the recorders. There's like a group of them.
Oh.
It's like a C plot line. Irrelevant, but we should mention it. Yeah, they just cut out that whole part. Made sense. Totally fine with that. Totally video game part anyway.
Yeah.
I love how it is in the video game though, the like dynamic between the mall then and the mall current.
Oh yeah, totally.
Cool. Yeah.
Also one of the hardest fights in the whole game.
Oh my God, that ending one is
it's so fucking hard.
It is insane. Absolutely one of the hardest.
Yeah.
Straight
Controller
up.
throwingly difficult. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Settle in for that one, dude. Treat it like a Souls boss. Like, yeah.
Run it back.
Yeah, run it back. Yeah, settle in. We get the handhold, and then Ellie's just, like, patching him up, and that was it. That was the episode.
Graphic.
Yeah, any kind of, like, surgery gore is probably...
A needle poking through skin prosthetic?
Yeah, surgery gore can still get me. I'm not immune to that. I'm not immune to surgery gore whatsoever. Yeah.
Surgery gore. So gross. Gross. Oh, another cool prosthetic thing was when we see Ellie's bite on her arm.
Yeah.
And, like, as soon as she looks down, then the blood, like, spurts out and, like, runs down her arm. That was so cool.
Someone in chat said the wounds were all CG. Someone said that. I heard the wounds were entirely CG, that Japanese dude. Interesting.
I don't think so. They looked like prosthetics to me. The blood is CG. That's just... I don't think that was practical.
Yeah.
But
either way, they looked good.
Yeah, they looked good.
Everything looks good in this damn show. Everything. Like, that infected at the end, like, that thing looked so good. I cannot even handle how good it looked.
The guy who bit them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he was in the wall and when he was...
Effects.
Dude, the best.
Practical effects.
It's unreal. Like, where... Has John Carpenter tweeted about this shit? We need Carpenter's take, chat. We need John Carpenter's take on the infected of The Last of Us. So I gotta look into that. That's it, Gabby. Anything else? Any other... I mean, we know where next episode is going. We've been dreading it this whole time. That's gonna be freaking... Dude, next one's gonna be fucking intense. Oh my god. I expect the next episode to be the most brutal episode of the entire series. The brutality on display, the body count. Next one, dude, hard R rating is my anticipation going in.
I think so too. I think it's gonna be
a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited though. I love a good bloodbath episode.
Yeah. We're due for it, dude. We're due for Joel and a brick. It's time. It's time. Is next week finally the time? We need that brick, dude. That brick is iconic. It is a must.
And the snowstorm.
Oh, dude. The snow? Yeah, are they going to skip that, though? That's pretty gamey. Are they just going to cut to... You know, I could see them chopping it up. They're going to chop something up here. Something's going to be chopped. And not just humans.
There's only 2 episodes left.
Yeah. No, I'm saying just in the entire Winter David encounter, you know, there's a lot.
Oh, you mean something's going to be cut out?
Yeah. Cut out from the David saga. You know, there's quite a bit there.
That's like one of my favorite levels.
Same.
Going through the snowstorm.
Will the episode open with the arrow through a bunny, yes or no? Opening shot, yes or no?
I think no.
Okay, well, I'll say yes then. I'll say yes.
Because I think that's difficult to make look good.
Okay.
I think we're going to see a dead rabbit.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're going to see the arrow go through the rabbit.
Zoop. Okay.
Yeah. Someone asked us to talk about Take on Me.
Licensed music actually working well. I liked it.
Oh, a needle drop.
Yeah, I actually really liked it. And of course the licensed song that gives me...
Pearl Jam at the beginning too.
Which one?
The Pearl Jam song at the beginning too.
Oh, yeah. It was actually really, really, really good. It was... All the music was really good in this episode. I will give it 100% praise, yeah. And like I said, who sings the song at the end? When they're dancing? That's... Etta James. That one just gives me dread. I don't ever want to hear it again.
Yeah, a lot of really good music in this, though. Like,
yeah.
So good. Pearl Jam, which we later hear Joel sing in Last of Us 2.
We do indeed.
And then, of course, we hear Ellie sing Take on Me.
Yeah.
In Last of Us 2.
Yeah, so it was all on display here. Subtle nods, dude. Subtle hints, subtle foreshadowing. I wonder if it's like foreshadowing and they'll do it like in another season, or if it's just a nod to the gamers. I wonder.
I think we'll see it. That's so important. The guitar.
Yeah.
It's so... Yeah, that's going to be in season 2. The
Oh,
guitar is like fundamental to plot.
Yeah.
Well, not plot, but it's fundamental to character development.
Crap, there was a reference that Ellie said that I totally forget. I remember she referenced dinosaurs in this episode, but there was something else like in that scene. But I can't remember.
She was like, is it this? Is it this?
Yeah. I forget. I know she said dinosaurs though, so that was jolly. Yeah, Ellie loves the dinos. Yeah.
And she had all the stuff that she had on her wall. I liked that a lot. The time machine.
Time machine, dude. I'll be your best friend again if it's a dinosaur. Yeah, it was so good.
Cute.
It's like, you're already my best friend. It's like... Perfect.
I wonder if she, in Last of Us 2, will have, like how she had Sam's robot, I wonder if she'll have the photo. Like, does she still have...
100%. 100. Bank on it, dude. And the Walkman. Count it. Count it.
In 3 years when Season 2 comes out.
Yeah. I know. Only 2 more. I thought of that when this one started. I was like, I don't want this ever to end. It's so good.
People are saying like, "Oh, but like, how is she gonna play? How is she gonna play Ellie?" The actress is 19 years old.
Yeah, dude, you can look older so easily and look younger. It's like when
And she's
25-year-olds
looking
play high school
character.
kids.
Yeah, exactly. It's whatever.
Yeah. She could easily.
Oh, the water pistol.
That was it. Thank you very much. Thank you, chat.
Yes, Winstow 29.
Thank
Did
you.
a water
Yes.
pistol.
Oh god, dude. There was something. It was there. It was on the tip of my brain. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, and they omitted that as well. The water duel. Riley like stole them from the person in the QZ or whatever because they took them to. Yeah. So there was a little backstory there, and they took that out as well. So excellent. Excellent.
This is more about the games.
Yeah.
And like just Naughty Dog games in general, but just reminds me how like little things in each game, especially in DLC, you would see like really fleshed out in the next Naughty Dog game. Like in Left Behind, they have the water gun fight, which is like very similar to Nate's like target practice in his attic at the beginning of Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
And like the dialogue choices, that's where we first see dialogue choices in Left Behind, which we then get a lot more fleshed out in Uncharted 4. And it's just, and like the big open spaces as well in the mall are like so similar to some of the big open spaces in Uncharted 4.
Totally. The snowball fight in part 2 I remember is really
Yes,
cool.
yes.
With the kids. Yep. In Left Behind, the first time you can distract infected to kill some humans. Couldn't do that in the main game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you do that in the remake?
I don't think they have the encounters like set up to really do that.
Okay.
It's like human fights, infected fights. Yeah, and they mixed them up and Left Behind. You're upstairs in like the clothing shop, and you can like throw a bottle
down
down
into the thing. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
I remember that.
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, and they keep them separate in the main game.
There's no encounter that has both in the Last of Us 1. That is like staggering. That's shocking.
Isn't it? It's crazy.
Strange.
Left Behind. Then they take that idea in part 2, get that going.
God, it's all
crazy.
over the gaff, yeah.
Remember the dogs in part 2, dude? Get out of here.
Holy fuck, those dogs were terrifying. Yeah. Like, if you kill the dog first, then the guy notices. If you kill the guy first, then the dog notices.
Yeah. How did Riley not awake the infected? I assume because Ellie is the loudest human ever.
But
and
also,
when
I
they're
don't think she was like dancing and playing music and shit.
When Riley was there, she was probably just quiet.
Yeah. She's just braiding her hair. Quietly.
Just
dipping her ends in boiling water.
Just getting that. Just settling into it. Yep, love the pipe bomb nod. It looked identical.
It looked identical. Like, kind of in a stupid way.
I
did not love it. I was like, that looks like a prop.
Even the pistol kind of looked like the pistol. I didn't like pause to look at the pistol, but I was like, oh, it kind of looks like the basic pistol.
But it still looks like a gun.
Yeah.
The pipe bomb looked like styrofoam to me a little bit.
I thought maybe they would make a Molotov cocktail with the booze. I was like, maybe they'll make one, but they didn't. You know, another iconic tool in The Last of Us.
God, I love Molotovs.
Yeah.
They're my favorite thing to use.
When you level them up, dude, they'll like... It makes when you throw it, they're like...
And then, like, when it makes, like, the circle... or it, like, lights one infected on fire, and then the other ones run to it, and they get lit on fire.
Clutch.
So good. I love the Molotovs.
Clutch. I want to play Last of Us right now.
Tonight.
Ow!
I do, Huber. I really hope you will do your grounded
permadeath. Right when it's over, we should.
Let's do it.
I should try. Yeah. I cannot guarantee how far I'll get. I'll probably just play on like hard.
No.
There's still 2 above that. There's like very easy, normal, hard, survivor, and grounded. I would just do hard.
I want to try we should try grounded.
I die so many times on grounded. I die so many times. Watch those full playthroughs, chat. I die so many times.
Chat. Would you want a grounded?
We would die so fast.
Let me ask.
Okay. First encounter, dead. Those headshots, dude. Sometimes you're just like moving cover and they shoot you in the head and it's over, dead. You lose.
Oh, you can set it to per chapter.
That's why I'd want to do hard, full run. Because I would want the intensity of the full run. I think per chapter you lose a little of that. You want...
Okay, but you wouldn't be frustrated? Like, when are you ending the stream? Like, are you just...
You do it in chunks. Because you can still save. You can still save.
Wait, so... But that's the exact same thing as doing chapters. Who cares, you know?
No. Because you save, but if you do chapters and you die, you go back to the beginning of that chapter. Whereas if you do the full thing and you die once, it's fully over. There's no saves coming. Because you save and then... It's save and quit. When you come back in, your save is like deleted or whatever. You can't reload that save. It's like save and quit the game. There's no saves coming.
So then I don't understand what you said before about I'll just save. Like, of course I'll just save.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna do the whole stream in one sitting.
Oh, that's what you. Oh,
that's what
okay.
I was, yeah.
We were misunderstanding each other.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But okay, if you get 10 hours into the game and then you die,
then sayonara, dude. See you later. Boom.
Are you starting over?
Maybe. Probably not. That's it. One attempt. I've played through The Last of Us so many times on stream. Like.
Okay, but then if you I mean we're skipping cutscenes, but if you.
I would never skip a cutscene. Did you say we're skipping cutscenes? Yes, I would never skip a cutscene in The Last of Us in my life.
But like if you
if
die
someone
in the
threatened
first encounter, is the series over? You're done.
If someone threatened me with violence, if I didn't skip the cutscenes, I would take the hit to make the play.
Wait, okay, Huber, listen. So you're playing Last of Us grounded permadeath. You get to the first encounter with Robert's men.
Yeah.
You die.
Yeah.
Are you then watching all the cutscenes again?
No, I'm turning it. I'm turning it off and playing Darkest Dungeon at that point, or something.
So are you never playing? You're just playing until you die the first time.
One life.
And
one
then
life
never
to live.
again. That could be like a 30-minute stream.
Or it could be a full playthrough. You'll have to tune in and find out. That's the fun of it, dude. That's the gamble.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you die in that first encounter, you go back to the beginning and you skip the cutscenes because you just
maybe we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I'm kind of just all about the one attempt.
So if you die in the first encounter, you're turning off Last of Us.
That's it. Dude, I've beat it on Grounded so many times on stream. Like I'm good. Like a.
But it's permadeath. That's the fun part.
For sure, I want to do it really bad, but also it like takes a little bit of training. You know, you got to remember the encounters. You got to remember shit, and like I don't have time to train for a permadeath Last of Us full playthrough. I can give it one really good attempt, but I just don't have the time to go over every single encounter. Like, I'd have to beat it and then immediately run it back and do full, permadeath. So we'll give it one try. We'll see how it goes, dude. We'll see how it goes. We'll do one.
Do it so I can be there.
Yeah, for sure. When the show is over, we'll talk all about it. We'll do it 100%.
Cool.
Pretty close to when the show is over.
Well,
either
if you die really quick, we'll. But I want to try too. Well, whatever. We'll talk about it.
Exactly. Yeah, it'll be fun. And I feel like hard is like a good difficulty. Because I'm used to grounded. Hard, no listen mode. Just don't get bit. Don't get bit by a clicker.
No. I know you hate listen mode, but...
Yeah.
It approximates...
I like it.
Peripheral vision.
I like it for what it is contextually. I like listening.
You like to make the game even harder.
I like listening on my own. Like listen. Like let me listen.
Right, but you have less listening power than you
in real life. For sure. But like for the game, you can listen pretty well. Like if you listen, you can hear them. You can hear the freaks. You know the freakers. All right, we're way off chat. We're way off topic.
Sorry. We're talking about Last of Us.
Yes, Gabby. Favorite part of the episode was the escalator is pretty high up.
Love the escalator. I like the hand squeeze.
And the hand squeeze is emotional, dude. Top tier. Top tier. Blood's thinking about editing this out.
Said, Blood's thinking about... I edit this, so
yeah, get
Blood's
wrecked.
not thinking about anything.
Blood's not in control here. We are.
You're stuck in here with me!
Yeah, we have the power! It's just bonus shooting the shit about Last of Us. We already went through the whole episode. Yeah. And that's it. Anything else, Gabby?
No.
Anything else?
That's it.
Nothing.
Cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras. Get ready for the arrival of David and Troy Baker.
Where's Ashley Johnson?
I think she's probably in the finale.
She's probably in the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Or, because I don't think she's probably with David. She's probably in the finale. Yeah. Yeah. It'll be nice to see him.
Oh, shout out to the lighting designers for that arcade. I agree. Not Weirder says that. The light was crazy.
Yes, dude. The set. The freaking mall set here. Oh my god, dude. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It is such a big part of why this show is already so beloved. Because of stuff like that, dude. That set, just like being in that mall, was so nice. Everything looked so good.
Where the mall started and where the like matte painting, or where the mall ended and where the matte painting started.
For like the long haul.
Yeah, and like where the CGI was, and I could not tell.
It was so great. It was so great. And the thing at the end, they said it was the biggest set they had to make. Obviously, they did a full on the carousel, the Victoria's Secret, the like arcade.
Brands allowed them to use. I mean, maybe they were already. I don't know. I don't know how licensing that kind of stuff works, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Production value off the charts. The best. We love it. We need to see what John Carpenter thinks. I'm immediately Googling John Carpenter The Last of Us as soon as I turn this off. All right, everybody. Love and respect. See you Tuesday.
Yeah.
Spoiler mode, final warning, spoiler mode activated.